digital currency story is the biggest story of our time when it comes to finances and economics. It is a government surveillance system no different than China, Venezuela, and other communist countries that want to watch every single thing you do because they think their money is your money and there's no private and public self. I've warned you about this over and over. I've been warning you about a digital currency. Get it? Some of you have digested what I said and have been tweeting it out and putting it on Parler and Getter and everything else. And some of you, I'm still getting emails. You're still a little confused about why this. I'm telling you, this is the biggest threat to your personal privacy right now in existence. A digital currency. Wall Street Journal, yesterday, Fed prepares to launch review of a possible central bank digital currency. Here we go. I can't tell you about this enough. The Journal covers this as a news story, but highlights the three big issues I've been telling you about with a federal government digital currency. They will watch every single thing you do. Want to go buy a gun? Can't do that. They'll have you on a list. How do they know you're on a list? Because they can track the digital currency and they know you spent it at a gun store. This is a huge deal. I would argue with voter integrity measures, our border, and public safety, this is one of the top 5 most important issues in the United States today. Here's issue number 1, covered in the Journal, again, from a news angle, but they walk backwards into it when they cover Jerome Powell, the head of the Fed. They cover his own comments. Here, Mr. Powell has pointed to other challenges with a digital currency, noting many Americans use and prefer cash. Gee, you think? He also said there are privacy issues that would need to be addressed, since a Fed system would, in theory, allow the central bank to see what every user did with the currency. Thank you. Thank you. I have been warning you. Please listen to me. Please. I'm begging you. This is a surveillance system. It's not a digital currency. They want to surveil and watch everything you do and everything you buy. Privacy issues. Yeah. They're like, you'll have no privacy ever. Again, you want to go buy a firearm? You want to go get alcohol in the store? They're going to know everything. Everything. Number 1, privacy. Issue number 2, negative interest rates. Look, they walk back into it backwards through the Wall Street Journal. Some advocates of this digital currency say it could help improve the effectiveness of monetary policy by allowing a central bank to change interest rates directly on accounts holding digital currency. Could allow central banks to bypass often fickle financial markets and bring monetary policy right to the retail level. What did I tell you last week? What did I tell you last week about this when I was up in Fox? A digital currency with no cash. If they want to install negative interest rates, in other words, take away your money each and every day. They love negative interest rates because it destroys the value of debt, right? If money's worth less because of negative interest rates, so is debt. The government can run up a bunch of debt and it's worth less. They have to pay less back. But the problem with negative interest rates is no one's going to keep their money in a bank with a negative interest rate. You'd be losing money. But what if you had no choice? What if the money was digital on your phone and every day the government took out more and more and more and more and more? They're admitting it right now. It would make it easy to manipulate your money, install negative interest rates, and take away your money each and every day, and there's no way for you to get it out. I'll show you what happened in Japan when they tried this. Here, finally, the third thing. They want to ban crypto. You hold any kind of stable coin outlets, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, whatever. Oh, that'll be gone too, just like China. Look, from the Journal piece. China created its own government-issued digital currency earlier this year and recently prohibited transactions using crypto, namely Bitcoin, Ether, and Tether as examples. El Salvador, meanwhile, became the first country in the world to adopt Bitcoin as a national currency alongside the U.S. dollar. You have crypto, they will wipe you out. Now, proving to you my point about how they love negative interest rates. Folks, if interest rates go up, the value of the U.S. debt, the amount the United States will have to pay on its debt could bankrupt us. We owe $23 trillion. Even a 1 or 2 point increase in the interest rate on trillions of dollars is tens, if not hundreds of billions of dollars a year. They want interest rates down and down and down. So the opposite happens. Their debt is worth less. They can't do it while you can keep your money in a bank because you'll pull it out. Look at this article from 2016 in the Wall Street Journal. They tried negative interest rates in Japan. And what happened? Headline: Japanese seeking a place to stash cash start snapping up safes. Negative interest rates spur sales of safes, a place where the interest rate on cash is always zero. If you got your cash out, they can't take it away. The Japanese bought a bunch of safes and pulled their money out of the bank. The United States knows this. And the communists at the Federal Reserve and elsewhere need their hands on your money, and the only way to do it is a digital currency. Not only that, in case you ever thought of spending cash again, anyone who has $600 in a bank account or engages in $600 of transactions or more a year, look at this story in the Journal. The IRS wants a look at your bank account. That's literally the headline. Quote, yet the IRS plans to review every account above a $600 balance or with more than $600 in transactions in a year. So every American with a job could get looked at. This industry group is saying, hey, we can't do this. The IRS and the Biden administration want your money. They want a digital currency. They want to be able to watch every single thing you do. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a danger zone right now. I have warned you, the digital currency story is the biggest story of our time when it comes to finances and economics. It is a government surveillance system no different than China, Venezuela, and other communist countries that want to watch every single thing you do because they think their money is your money and there's no private and public self. I've warned you about this over and over.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show.